We're on. Hi, my name's Steven.
And my name's Jenna.
We're students enrolled in the Health, Wellness, and Fitness students at Mohawk College. In our third semester, today we're going to talk to you about plyometric exercises.
These exercises can be performed by most of the population and people of differing fitness levels.
Today we're going to take a look at 4 plyometric exercises, one being the 2-foot ankle hop, focusing on producing power from the muscles below the knee.
The 2-leg vertical jump builds power from point A to point B.
The single arm alternate leg bounds that help produce stride power and concentrating on mimicking opposite arm, opposite leg running movements.
And finally, the lateral barrier hop, which can be rushed to even the elderly to help build mobility through the hips and legs by simply stepping over a line. So before we begin these exercises, there are a few safety precautions to keep in mind. We want to make sure that we're wearing proper footwear with our laces tied up tight. The floor should be a non-slip surface, and we want to make sure that we're always landing in our athletic ready position.
Athletic ready position is feet shoulder width apart, toes pointed out slightly to take some pressure off the knees flexed or bent a little bit, hip back, shoulders back, chest up. So the first exercise that we're going to take a look at, and Jenna's going to demonstrate, is the single arm alternate leg bounds. You want to instruct your client to begin at a light jog, driving the knee forward and up. As your client's performing this, you want to check for any irregulars in form, such as opposite arm, opposite leg, knees tracking in or out.
And now let's take a look at the lateral barrier hop. So for this exercise, you're going to position yourself close to a line or a hurdle. You're going to be in a narrow stance about hip width apart, with your knees soft and bent, hips back, shoulder, chest up. You're going to jump over the line using triple extension, using your arms to help with momentum, remembering to land from toe to heel, and having proper foot consistency, quiet feet. Now there are a couple progressions for this exercise. One is speed. So for speed, you're not going to jump as high, you're just going to jump over. And the second progression would be height. So for height, your knees are going to be coming up higher towards your chest.
Okay. So the third exercise that we're going to go over is the 2-foot ankle hop. So this exercise, you want to instruct your client to get into their athletic ready position. You want them to have their knees bent, hips back, shoulders back, chest up. Now you want to instruct your client to produce the movement at the ankle joint. As they jump and as they land, you want them to concentrate on landing in their athletic position with their knees over their toes to help absorb that force from landing. Some progressions would be the number of touches or the speed at which she is jumping. During this phase, you want to instruct your client to stay on the balls of their feet and not for their heels to touch the ground. You want to really focus on using that eccentric, concentric coupling of muscles to produce the force to drive up at the ankle joint. Another progression would be for height. And during this progression, you can instruct your client to produce movement at the arms, at the shoulder joints to help with momentum. And again, some irregulars that you would be looking at is feet placement. You don't want them to be moving horizontal or laterally while performing this exercise. You want them to have their feet quiet, and you want them to always land in their athletic ready positions.
Okay, so our last exercise is the 2-leg vertical jump. So for this exercise, you're going to position yourself in your athletic ready position. And you're going to preload with the legs, exploding up using the arms for momentum, reaching for the ceiling. Through triple extension at the ankle, knees, and hips. Keeping in mind that this exercise is about height, not speed. So really get them to focus on landing in their athletic ready position, taking 2 or 3 seconds and repeating the exercise exercise. Now there's a progression of this exercise would be to cue them when to go. Go.
And that brings us to a conclusion on how to perform those 4 plyometric exercises. If you are looking for any more information on how to perform plyometric exercises and a wide variety of other exercises, check out mohawkcollege.ca. And thanks for your time.
Thank you.